Good afternoon and welcome back to Glasshouse Country Bowls Club for round 2 of the Junior Pearce Carnival. Timmy's just going to be here soon. He's just finishing his lunch, but in the meantime they're just about prepared to get underway on round 2. And you can see there this game we're having Mia Haylock, and Christian McLellan playing Lacey, Bernard and Travis Pearce. And Mia's from Roma, Christian's from Burnett, and Lacey and Travis are from the Albert. Okay, beautiful weather here at the moment, still 30 degrees and a slight zephyr of a breeze running around about, as soon as it comes up on my screen here, around about 12 kilometres an hour east-south-east. And the humidity is only about 39%, so there's quite a good sharp heat out there. So they're just kicking off, and we just need to get Travis out of the way of the camera. Bear with me a second. Just a gentle bit of persuasion with the windmill arms and it's all right. Just zoom in a smidgen. Okay, we have some results from this morning's round. I'll just read out the section winners or leaders at the moment. Section 1, Cody Bernard and Riley Bernard are leading that section with a plus 25, and Finn McLean and Mila Rosa, they're only two points margin behind them, so it's a 25 and a 23 in the first two positions there. Section 2, the leaders are Hayden Oster and Hayden Leslie, and they got a plus 29 with their win. And the ones just behind them are Sophie Allen and Sam Collier. They've got a plus 8. And they're just coming down there, and they've still got a reasonable line on most of their bowls here. Section 3, that's Zach Flood and Hayden Flood. They're leading that with a plus 13, and the second place in that section is Travis Pearce and Lacey Bernard, who are on this screen now, and they were plus 11, so there's only 2 points differential difference there as well. And section 4, Wyatt Martin and Brody Carter, they're leading that one with a win plus 33, and the ones running in second spot at the moment are Jack Churgwin and Chloe Runge with a plus 19. So the winners of each section will be the 4 of them. Will go through for Division 1 tomorrow, where they're playing for some good prize money. Okay. Just got to figure out who's got what bowl now. So we've got Travis with a dark blue, but no, dark purple. It's just hard to pick at the moment. It's a dark blue. And Christian's just drawn shot. So that's pretty good. These guys are getting the hang of the pace of the green, and it has changed a little bit since this morning. The moisture has come out of it, and it will start to pick up as the days goes on, because it is very, very warm out here. Okay. You just have to bear with me as I figure out who the other 2 bowls are. There's a light blue, just not too sure who was bowling with those. We'll find out shortly though. And Trevor's just drawn another one in. So they'll be holding a couple. Sorry, that was Christian. Travis having a little bit of a look at it. And just slightly off target. So it looks to be at least 2. So we have 2 to Mia and Christian. After the first end. My apologies for the quietness at times. I'm just trying to do a few more things at the moment until Timmy gets here. So you just have to bear with me. Pretty straight throw of the jack from young Mia. So by the look of that, that'll be the, we'll call it the purple bowl. Yep, close enough to purple. And Lacey's a light blue. Okay, yeah, getting tied up in court. Okay, g'day to Warren Downey watching from Burnett. Got Andrew McCoy watching. Anthony Williams watching. Got no comments on the other one. No doubt they'll start coming in soon. Okay. That was a good effort by Lacey on that second one, just slightly over by a yard. Mia just needs to correct the weight a little bit, but it looks like she's just slightly over again. Still a very good home there. And Lacey's last one. Could be shot, could be close anyway. So once again, the line's not too bad. I made a correction on those first couple. Okay, we'll see what the skippers can do now. Christian first up, playing his forehand. Looks to be on a not too bad a line. And his speed is very nice. Yep, that'll definitely be a shot. Travis gave this one a good crack, just slightly over. Came in beautifully at the end. So Christian will be wanting to just tickle the jack a little bit or just beat his own bowl, but any movement of the jack is in his favour. If we can bring it back 6 inches or so, it'll make 3. He's not too far away. Yeah, lovely bowl. Has given Travis a little bit of a target there though, but he's just still drawing. Just fell off the line a little bit. So Christian will want to just sort of change this up slightly. Just maybe a little bit of movement on the jack there just to take that shot away from Travis. And he's done the same. He's just fallen off it a little bit on line and weight. So Travis will be a couple down at the moment. He'll be looking. Any movement of the jack back further will be reasonable for him. If he can bring it back a yard, could make 2 or 3 if it gets in the right area. And that's a very fine effort, but unfortunately he's still down to Mia's back bowl there. That'll be another one to Mia and Christian, making it 3-0 after 2 ends. Okay, so any of those ladies out there who says that blokes can't multitask, I think we're just going to prove he's wrong here today. I must apologise, people. I have been calling that a little bit wrong. I've got the girls back to front, unfortunately. And there's a few here. G'day, John McKickney, and John and Bell watching from Ontario, Canada. And Sid Boschhammer there. Kathy Lapthorne, yes, I've just been advised that Mia has the blue bowls and the blue shirt. So I've been calling a few things wrong here. So purple is Lacey. It's what happens when you try to do 3 or 4 things at once. And this is a light blue for Mia. Okay. We're getting there. My apologies, and I'll get the score around the right way now too. Okay. Right, I think we're up to speed now, peoples. Once again, my apologies for those mix-ups. It just proves I am human. Okay, so as it stands at the moment, it looks like Mia is holding 1 or 2 shots there. Could even be 3. They're still quite a wee way away yet though. So these guys who are coming down to the mat now will change things around a little bit. Not a bad looking bowl here from Christian. Good weight, just slightly underlined, but it's going to be the number 1 shot. Travis just going to slip underneath. And it's stopped there, and it's going to be possibly the shot too. It's I'd favour that one in the measure at the moment. Kristen doesn't look too happy about this one, just slightly under the line. But once again, it's going to get a reasonable result. Another bowl on the head. Could create a measured situation. Okay, Travis looks to be underlined on this one a bit. Okay, we can see the delivery there of Christian on the top left-hand corner. Nice smooth delivery, good finish on it. And he's just missed his line. But once again, his weight was beautiful. 3 beautiful weighted bowls. Now Trevor's going to change his hand, come through and probably just try to sit those shot bowls. Depends on the speed of it. He's just going to be a little bit dainty. Okay, so looks like they've called 1 by the look of that. Okay, so that was a 1. Okay. Right, get back to these comments over here. Travis has the blue bowls. I think I've got that one right. Okay, thanks Barbara Green. Yeah, I'm trying my best at the moment. It's hard without another commentator here. I've got to try and keep in touch with everything. Jane Luton, yes, I've got that fixed up. Hopefully, Jane. Chris Monk, how many juniors in? There's 16 teams, Chris. They've only got the 1 green here, so they had to restrict the entries to 16. And Marilyn Podmore, yes, you're dead right on that. Bill Tunbridge is certainly a wonderful asset to the Glasshouse Bowls. And g'day Martin Jenkins. Okay, I've just got to come over to here again. Sorry, I'll have to leave the comments for a bit. Okay, so Lacey's holding the shot at the moment. Great bowl from Mia. And Timmy's just come back from his lunch. He looks as if he's satisfied. He's got a nice smile on his face. I'm presuming he enjoyed it.
Hello, Robbie. Yeah, it was a nice little lunch break, but on the end of the queue, and all of the kids needed to have their lunch first, so mine was a bit delayed, but was well worth waiting for.
That's good to hear. Okay, just while they're changing over, let's bring up the sponsors again. Okay, you can all have a look through those sponsors, and we thank them for their support. Just as well you're back to me, I sort of made a bit of a hiccup on the calling of the wrong people and wrong bowls for the first few ends, but it wasn't long before people came running up to me and saying you've stuffed up a little bit. So.
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Williams here talking about Travis having blue bowls. Is that in relation to that?
Yes, Travis has got the dark blue bowls. Christian's in the green top with the teal bowls.
Hello, Robin. Welcome to you from Yamba, Barbara Green, of course, Anthony Williams. We've got Marilyn Podmore, Martin Jenkins, Chris Monk. Welcome to this stream. We're in our second game today with the match between Mia Haylock and Christian McLellan, playing Lacey Burnett and Travis Pearce.
Travis just coming down here. He's
just missed the line, I think.
probably only the one down though.
Great weight. Yeah, that's what happens, Jane, when I leave Robbie on his own.
Good on you. Okay, so another one to Mia and Christian.
Now we move on to 2-3 after 4 ends. So Travis and Lacey are both representing the Albert Bowls Club, and we have Mia and Christian from Roma and Burnett Bowls Club. Gone full, just about full length with this end, Robbie, and
yes, first one we've seen really today. That's to the tee.
Yes. Got the first 2 bowls out. This one doesn't look like it's going to trouble the jack either.
There's definitely a breeze coming over this time, Timbo, because I can see the flag this time is actually down that end and that corner. It's just sort of pushing the bowls.
Yeah, and we can see the trees above it too are starting to swirl around.
But it's peaceful because it's just a nice zephyr of a breeze, and it's actually coming down the balcony area here quite nicely.
I'm sure that the players will be happy with that, because out there a little while ago it was pretty stuffy.
Mm-hmm. It's still around about 30 degrees. They're talking, so
according to Robbie's thermometer.
Well, according to my phone, I can only go on that. Humidity about 39%, cloud cover 11%. Well, I can't see, other than a couple of little wafts of cloud, I can't see 11% of cloud, so it must be on the other side of the clubhouse.
Well, folks, if you're in the vicinity of Glasshouse Mountains and you're looking for something to do this afternoon, come on down and watch the plethora of wonderful junior bowlers we have here. There's plenty of viewing space, a lovely breeze running through the place, so it's a pleasant afternoon of bowls. I'm sure the refreshments inside are nice and cold, and maybe you stick around for tea, and if today's lunch was anything to go by, I'm sure that you'll enjoy a pretty good meal at the club at reasonable prices as well. Welcome, Robin McPherson from Yamba. Yes, it's really good to see all of these juniors coming through. There's a future for our sport.
And the future bodes well too, Timmy.
Yeah.
Very well.
I think this end is sorting the players out a little bit here, Robbie.
It is. It is. Well, Christian's got the shot with that bowl behind the jack there. It's probably 2.5 feet behind, and that was certainly the shot. Daylight's got second shot, and I believe the light blue one up in the back right-hand corner of the green on the screen will be the next one.
This is the shot that's got a bit of merit here.
Played this very well.
Oh, it just trickled off past. Well, really good looking field. It's just down to the weight now.
Okay, I'm just
Going to
checking.
get a bit of a run on here. Ooh, that might change things.
Just make sure I'm calling these guys right.
Well, I think they've stuck up 2 fingers there.
So we've got Lacey. Lacey leading off. So they stuck up 2 fingers. That's
Yes.
two to Lacey and Travis.
They're persisting with the long end.
So hang on then. Has Travis got the... I'm way out of whack here, Timmy. I'm way out of whack. So who's the guy with the hat on rather than the cap? So the hat is Christian or Travis? Yeah, I had got it all wrong, people. My apologies once again. I'm just having a bad afternoon at the moment. See, that's what happens, Timbo, when you leave me on my own. Yeah, just... So we'll get this... So Travis has got the teal. Christian's got the dark blue. I'm sure people will forgive me. Oh, they won't forgive me if I don't change that over. Sorry, people. Got it sorted, Timmy. Okay. So this time I get it right. We have Travis on the mat.
Very good.
I've done well.
Very good, brother. A fairly well pointed bowl here from Travis. Up and down for shot. Probably favour Travis's when I look at it in the lives. Christian's a little on the wide side here. Got very good weight.
Just slightly ran out of run.
Travis is well away, but by the look of that, I think it's starting to get the puff going a bit. But, oh no, he's got a little straightener. Ended up right by his last one. And Christian's got a better line with this second one. Coming up, grabbed hold of the jack and gone with it.
Lovely.
I think that's pretty close to the shot.
Yep, he certainly will be having a shot with that. And Travis will look at just coming down on his backhand, I believe, and just sitting that out. He's got a couple of seconds there. Probably got 3 seconds.
Well, he's got a fair line. Oh, we're losing a bit of a. He's run into his own bowls, and that's still left Christian with the shot, I believe.
Yes, I believe so as well.
He's chosen to play his forehand. He's trying to draw up to the jack around those 2 bowls of Travis's. It's well pointed. It's just the weight now.
Given a beautiful bit of air, and
well, there you go.
It's going to stop. Could be close for that second shot. Okay, so they may need to call an umpire here to measure that second shot, because if they take it away, the one that's going to be in the measure will fall.
Lacey, this way to shift out the camera, please.
Here come the umpires. We got 2 of the national umpires on duty here today. Sticking the chock under both of the bowls there, so neither one of them are able to move now. I think I favoured the back bowl to start with, and it's just a matter now whether or not the second one will count. I think the second one might be at it as well, so we'll just go back and reconfirm that to the first bowl that they measured. Yes, they've declared 2. Pick the chocks up and
okay, so that was 2 dark blues. That was 2 to Christian.
Yep. So we move on to four shots to 5 after 6 ends.
Back to the shorter end this way now. I think that full length last time spooked him a little bit. They're certainly pulling it up a little bit shorter. And Mia started off not too bad.
We're joined by John Walker, who's suggesting that you get some of your memory food, Robbie, and a couple of bananas. Welcome to Jane Lutton to the stream. Jimmy Tatram, Mary Ingram from Fife in Scotland. I guess it's around about 3 o'clock in the morning there now. 1 o'clock earlier when we were joined by some people from Scotland. Robbie's made the dash to the lolly jar and stocking up on his potassium intake. Lacey looks like she's got holding a couple of shots there as the boys come down to play their bowls. Christian will be first to play.
Well, I got to admit, Timmo, those bananas didn't taste like potassium in them, but they were still very tasty for a banana.
I think this one's snuck up onto the inside. Probably second shot now. Christian's managed to turn over one of Mayor's bowls. There's Mayor with the light blue, yes?
Yep.
Tit for tat, turning over again. Christian's got a pretty good looking bowl here. He gets underneath. What a great shot, and wildly applauded by the enthusiastic crowd here on the balcony. Oh, there's another great bowl answered here. Taking it back.
Very good reply.
Played, they're just having a look at the head. One shot.
Makes it 5 all after 7.
Christian's looking for a little bit longer than a 3/4 length from see how Meyer can put the jack to where Christian's standing. It looks to be pretty good, I think. Probably be about 7 inches short of where he was. So
That's not
very
too
good,
bad.
very important part of the game to, as a lead, to be able to put the jack to where your skip's wanting to play the ends from. It can always help turn a game around if you're able to do that, and then put one right on it. Mia's played one with very good weight, but just missed her line a little. And look up and see a few more people coming through into the car park. So the crowd is growing. Looking around the green, there's a number sitting around the outsides of the green, under cover, enjoying the pleasant conditions. Mia's corrected, got great weight again. There's another one in the count for Mia. Lacey's going to make a solid connection on her own and bump it up, and I think that's pretty close to shot. Yes, it's fallen in.
Yep.
The boys come up to start their play here on the 7th end. Just about a foot or so short there. Afternoon, Megan. Welcome to the coverage. Jimmy Tatum.
It's a good ball there from Travis. Just got another one there in the head.
Promote the opposition bowl. It was already shot. Christian's played his third bowl. Just sort of missed the line there with all three of his on this end coming back this way, Christian.
So he could be feeling a little bit of wind on his face there, thinking that it's going to be a little bit tight at that hand.
Yeah.
But once you come down into the shadow of the building here a little bit more, the shelter of the building.
I think this one's going to get all the way to the jack. That looks pretty close. I think I've seen two fingers go up for
I thought that
Lacey and Travis.
I'll just see what they end up putting on thing. I thought there was a 3 there.
Was it? Okay, well, I think you're right there.
5-8 after 8.
Looks like we're stretching it out again.
Yes, they're saying okay. We've got the feel of the green now. Let's just see if we can get a few more points this way.
Very distinctive shirt that Lacey's got on, the Pine Rivets Pirate shirt. They've got a big event down there. The Big Turkey Triples is on today down there with a full field. We wish them all the best in their event.
Yes, they actually wanted us to stream that one, but we had to apologise that we were booked in here well in advance.
Well, it's a good tip for clubs that the significant difference that the stream makes to attracting attention to your event and to your clubs. I've been lucky enough to see the results of about the last 3 or 4 streams that Gold Coast-Tweed media team have done, and there are significant viewing audiences, so it gives sponsors and people who are involved in it a great opportunity to get their brand and their name out there, as well as the participating clubs to highlight their clubs and their facilities and the like, put the publicity. You actually stay on the stream, so all of your sponsors are getting continual recognition when people go back and watch these games. I'd highly recommend to clubs that you have a good hard look at when you've got your big championships and tournaments on, that you give the guys at Gold Coast Media a call and look to streaming these events as we try to promote our great sport to the world, as the back of the van says, streaming to the world.
Yes, yeah, thank you for that little wrap there, Timmy. It's we're more than happy to accommodate people's needs for live streaming, and we have got a fairly busy year booked up for next year. At this stage, I think there's one weekend free between the 8th of January or the 6th of January when we start off, and right through to middle of June, and then once we get into July and August, it's getting busy again. So.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Jimmy Stenhouse from Christchurch in New Zealand. We're looking forward to having the New Zealanders come back to Australia this year. We've got a large winter carnival here on the Sunshine Coast, and a winter of bowls that basically starts from May and runs through to August. And it's been very popular with New Zealanders in the past, so hopefully with borders opening now, we can welcome our friends from New Zealand back to the coast.
Plus it's a little bit warmer over here, Timmy, than especially for those ones Christchurch South, and the mainland, of course.
Well, I believe there's new flights and things where you can actually fly into the Sunshine Coast now from directly from New Zealand.
Okay, this is very similar to this last time though, on this end, Timmy, with the jack right down on the tee or close enough to the tee. It still has caught them out on their weight.
Yep, and the line as well.
Yep.
There's a couple of Christians there that.
Yep, they've just got to trust what they see.
Yep.
And that's one of the major things for any bowler. Trust what you see. If you see the ball cutting across the head, you know to take a bit more grass. No matter what your mind is telling you, if it's cutting across there, you've just got to take that more grass.
And we've got another New Zealander, Nick Andrew, joining on the stream. Yeah, from Ashburton, and
that's mainland, just south of Christchurch.
These kids are bowling great. Yeah, thanks, Nick. It's a pleasure to be here watching all of these young uns perform.
Okay, another one. And it's to Mia and Christian.
We move on to 6 to 8 after 9 ends. More than halfway through, and it's a tight contest here. And the rink next to them, it's another tight contest. There's a few across the way with 7 difference. Another tight game, and a couple out on rinks 1 and 2. There's a couple of blowouts there. Just can't quite see the names of the players on those rinks, but we'll get to that directly and be able to update everybody who's watching about all of the teams playing in this round 2 game.
Riley and Cody Bernard are leading that one on rink 1, 17-1. That's against Tila Mason and Logan Hughes. Rink 2 is Marley Reeves and Xavier Parkinson. They're up 20-6 over Miller Rosa and Finn McLean. I'll just check that. Make sure they've got them on the right side. Oh no, hang on. There's something going on here. That first game. Oh, I see. Yeah, they've done the printout here, Timmy, for us. And they're starting off on rink 3, 4, and then we've got rinks 1 and 2 down here. So,
okay.
Those were incorrect scores for teams that I mentioned about. On rink 1, it's Jack Churgwin and Chloe Runge that are leading 17-1 against Hugh Fleming and Brayson Brereton. And on the rink 2, it is Wyatt Martin and Brodie Carter that are leading 20-6 over Riley Pollock and Riley Patterson. Rink 3 is Cody and Riley Bernard. They are leading 13-4 over Tila Mason and Logan Hughes. Then we have a close score on rink 4, which is Marley Reeves and Xavier Parkinson. They were down 3-5 to Miller Rosa and Finn McLean. Rink 5. We have Rowan Gordon and Casey Wilson. They're leading 12. I can't quite see that other one. 12-5 over Hayden Leslie and Hayden Oster. Rink 6, Sam Collier and Sophie Allen are leading 8-4 over Josh Williamson and Charlie Means. We know this one, and rink 8 is Hayden and Zach Flood down 5-6 to Holly Anderson and Todd Brain.
There's a couple of very competitive games in this second round.
And I better zoom in a little bit here. There's a couple of the leaders for the ones who won the first round. They're slightly behind a couple of them in this round. And as we're about halfway through the game, so we're just over halfway through, it's going to be a nip and tuck for the rest of the game.
Trevor's a couple of down here, I think. Just a bit runny. That might be useful there. One amongst 3 of the good looking bowl coming in here. Right to the jack. Little touch. They took 3 on that end. Moves the score through to 11 to Lacey and Travis, to 6 to Mia and Christian, and that's after 10 ends. Lacey's brought the mat up 3 or 4 metres and put the jack about a metre short of the tee. Good start from Lacey. And Lacey's got another one up there behind the head. And Mia's bowl is just going to sit on the tee mark and be second shot probably.
Okay, Timmy, I've just been looking at one of those sections, section 4, which is down on rinks 1 and 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Both of those ones have got comfortable leads. They'll be playing each other in the 3rd round.
Oh, that'll be an exciting game then.
Yep, it'll sort out the men from the boys.
I certainly hope there's no girls in that rink, mate.
Yes, there is. There is.
There
There'll
you
be
go.
one of them. Okay. It'll sort out that section then.
Good
How's
on
that?
you.
Does that
That's
sound
all right.
better?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to be accused of being sexist in this commentary, that's for sure.
We're gender neutral on this one.
Yeah, we have bowlers.
Yep, that's it. And that'll sort out the winner of that section, though. They both.
Well, the leader of the section, yes.
Yeah, the winner of the section, because the winner of that section plays off in Division 1. And they've both had wins in the first round. They're both leading comfortable in this one. It will be an interesting decider.
Yes, it's the leading team in each section progresses through to the Division 1. That's how it works, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe it is. There was some conjecture.
Look at the conditions of play.
Well, it does say that the top 4 divisions be broken in divisions 1 to 4 based on Saturday results. 3 games. Top ranked teams down to bottom ranked. Now you'd think that would still be in divisions rather than overall rankings.
Well, that's not clear with that wording, is
no,
it?
It isn't. It isn't.
We might get some clarification from their controlling body before we start the next game, and we can update the viewers accurately about what's happening there.
Yes, but I do believe it is. It should be the winners of each sections rather than the winners overall, because it's you can have a lopsided results in some of them, which you could get actually 2 out of the one section going through in the top 4.
Correct.
But as I say, we'll get clarification of that. In fact, I might sneak away after set up the camera for the next end and just have a quick game with Dave.
Shot. Got a bit of the jack there. As he's as he's gone through. Both skips are up at the head, which is the first time we've seen that during the coverage today. They pretty much got on the mat and played each time. Travis has had a good look at what's required up there.
I think he'll be holding a couple. They look like Lacey's bowls there, but
yes,
it'll only be the two, I think. Well, of course it will be, because that's this third shots are both Christian and Mears.
Yep.
I knew that. Just seeing if you remembered that, Timmy.
He's played a good shot here. Going to get a wipe off this side and slow it down. Just might have trickled a fraction more than what he wanted.
It's in a good home, though.
In the catching pen, so to speak.
Certainly is. Or as Brian would say, in the catchment area.
Yes, good afternoon, Nick from Ashburton in New Zealand. Yes, it is a tournament, a junior tournament. They have one green club here at Glasshouse. They have eight rinks with 4 sections, and it's a 2-day event. The teams are ranked into divisions 1 through to 4 after the 3 games today, and then each of them play off for a prize pool in each of the divisions. Division 1 basically has nearly $2,700 as part of the pool. You get yourself into Division 1 after today's play. You're guaranteed a 4th place prize money of $600 for your team, and then each of the other divisions have $1,100, $700 and $300 respectively for the winners and runners up.
It's the prize money in this event for a 1 green event is very, very good, and that's all due to the sponsorship that Bill and the club have arranged, and hats off to them. They've made it a well worthwhile exercise for the juniors to come up here.
Yep, well that's 2 more to Lacey and Travis, and Lacey's managed to get a toucher with her first a bowl on this end. Just slipping away with 7-shot lead at the moment. Neither of the teams have played their power play at this stage, so you get the opportunity of having 1 power play per game, which can double the score on that end. You must declare that you're having your power play prior to throwing the rolling the jack. And Lacey's just come up a bit short with that second bowl. Mia's got around this front one. It's just also going to run out of puff. The wind out there has abacibated somewhat. Robbie's just gone for a little walk to update on the scores and the conditions of play. His third one's just going to run into some of the short bowls there. So as the boys walk up to, looks like Lacey's bowl is the shot at this stage. Maybe even 2 from there. A little deceptive with the angles that you see by the screens. Travis is coming up on his backhand. He's got a pretty good line here. gets past that bowl. He has, and he's ended up right behind the jack. Travis is coming down with his second bowl. He's going to just slide underneath his own. It looks like it's pretty close to the shot. Travis has played his third. It's quite see because they're in the head in front of the camera. But, it looks that he's drawn another one there. Okay, Christian needs to see if he can't change his head a bit. Looks like he's tried to play a bit of weight. He's going to miss everything. Yep. Sails through to the keeper. And the girls have stuck up 2 fingers.
2 more for Travis.
Travis and Lacey move on to a 15-6 lead after 12 ends. 3 ends to play.
And still no power players yet.
No power players yet, Robbie. Lacey let that go and stuck her hand up. I think she might have thought she's given it a bit much.
Which she has.
Yeah, it's amazing when you let them go, whether the jack or the bowl. You know straight away whether you've made a mistake or not.
Yes, it certainly do. Okay, I just got some verification, verification on that positioning. It's the winners of each section go through to Division 1 for tomorrow, and the runners-up of each section go to Division 2 and so forth for the 3rd and 4th.
Yep. Oh, that makes plenty of sense.
Yeah, so it's not overall, so it's purely sectional play. Winning section, guaranteed prize money tomorrow. And it could come down in section 2.
That's a lovely bowl there from Mia. They need to, Mia and Christian need to turn the scoreboard in their favour on this end and get to give themselves a chance. Lacey has managed to put one in the head, and she's just knocked over the shot bowl.
Sorry, we missed that because I pushed the wrong button on the wrong camera.
I think she's managed to knock out the shot bowl, and by the look of that, I think she's made the shot. Mia plays her third bowl of this end. Christian's giving it a clap. It's going to come to rest at the back.
Okay, just having a look through some of these matchups for the last round to me. It could be only one section with 2 winners playing each other in the third round. It looks like the other ones are having a bit of a mix and match, with maybe one of them having 2 and the other one having 1 going up into that third round, which could, the way it goes,
could change the winners.
Could come down to differentials.
Whereas the other section, we know before we start that the winner of that section will be that game will be the one that goes through to Division 1.
Just the way that it's playing out there, and just looking at the scores, there's probably 3 blowing out now. There's a 22-3, a 25-6. You can see there's a 23-4 there on rank 3. And looks like 4-11 on rank 4.
Christian's bowl just going to get a little run on from that. So I think he's managed to draw the shot there. Looked like it was only 1, I think. Not quite sure, but Mia's definitely grabbed the mat. We're 2 ends left in this game, and
still no power play.
Still no power play.
Might have a double power play in the last one.
I'm tipping they might have forgotten.
Yep.
We've just was advised that Christian and Mia have chosen to use this end as their power play. And Mia's managed to put her first one within a foot of the jack. Steps up playing the same hand with her second one, and again she's fairly well pointed, and pretty good weight to go with it. So that's 2 to Mia. Vitally important here that Lacey can get one there or thereabouts. Little bit pacey. Well, the advantage comes back now to Mia. She can load on the pressure here if she can produce another bowl like the first 2. looks like she's got fairly good weight, but she's just going to go to the back a bit.
Won't hurt back there, Timbo.
Oh, well, always good having a bit of insurance at the back. Usually when the jack's going somewhere, 9 times out of 10 it is at the back. Oh, as the ball went through a hole that we didn't think was there.
Yep.
Remind you of last week.
Yeah, that's amazing that.
I think we watched Rowan Wilson in one end there put 4 balls down and 3 of them went through the same invisible hole.
Right through the middle of the head and didn't touch a thing.
That's it.
I was talking to Ro about that afterwards, and he says, "Yeah, second time I thought that was a bit unlucky, but
I was part of that same conversation.
And the third time, yeah, I just could not believe that it went through there."
Okay, so now it's time for Christian to see if he can't add to this this number and just come up a bit short. You really don't want to be wasting these on your power play. These are the things that can get you back into the game. They're holding 2 at the moment. If it stays that way, that doubles to 4. And Travis has played a shot here and just bumped off one of Mia's bowls, collected the jack and fallen down for shot.
And very hard to see to get out as well, to get out clean.
Yes, you're going to have to be a bit aggressive at it, but you haven't got a lot of room with the bowl in front. And he's not going to clear that front bowl, but he might move it away, which gives a bit of hope for him with his next one.
Gives him more of an opportunity now.
Correct. Travis has come round the back. That's a fair home there. Very important bowl in the scheme of the match here. Christian needs to get a result. He's fairly well pointed. He's going to clean that bowl out, and he's taken it out cleanly.
Well, it's given them at least one there anyway.
Travis with his last bowl, giving himself every chance here. It's just going to run through a little bit. So power play was successful. That's 1 shot for Mia and Christian, doubled up to 2, moving the score on to 9-15. And we are now playing the last end of this match.
And I'm presuming it's a power play, but they haven't notified us.
Lacey, you having power play now?
Oh, they've already played it. Okay, that's interesting.
So the best result that Mia and Christian can hope for is to get the full count this time, to force the draw, and under the conditions of play, a draw does count as a draw. It'll be 1 point for each of the teams.
And just concerning their the power play, I was just asked Lacey, and they've already had the power play. So I'm not too sure when, but they snuck it in somewhere along the line.
Hey, Anthony Hughes, just hang on a second, and I'm sure Robbie will be able to update you on the scores on the other rinks. I think our rink's the only one that's at the last end.
Okay.
Most of the others are on to 10s and 12s, so there'll be a little bit of time, and we'll be able to update you all in the next few minutes.
Well, just while these last couple of bowls are going down from the leads, rink 1, Jack Churgwin and Chloe Runge are up 29-3 over Hugh Fleming and Brayson Brereton after 14 ends. After 10 ends on rink 2, it's Wyatt Martin and Brodie Carter are leading 25-6 over Riley Pollock and Riley Patterson.
Pretty good bowl there from Mia that's awakened the crowd behind their rink.
Certainly has. Ring 3, we got Riley and Cody Bernard. They are leading Tila Nason and Logan Hughes 23-4 at this stage until they update the board, which they're just updating now. Looks like 26-4 after 12 ends. Rink 4, we can't see the scoreboard.
4-15.
4-15.
From
so
the left is 4.
Yep, so Amila Rosa and Finn McLean are leading 15-4 over Marley Reeves and Xavier Parkinson.
12 ends.
Yep. Rink 5, we've got Casey Wilson and Rowan Gordon leading 15-8 over Hayden Leslie and Hayden Oster. Rink 6, we've got Sophie Allen and Sam Collier leading 17-6 against Josh Williamson and Charlie Menz. I think it's 17-6. Lacey's just in the way of that. We know this one is 9-15, and on rink 8 we have Holly Anderson and Todd Brain leading Hayden Flood and Zach Flood 15-5.
After 12.
12, yep.
There you go, Anthony. Updates right across the board.
Okay, that one from rink 6 is 17-8 after 14. Okay, so Mia's holding shot at the moment. And it looks like Christian's holding second shot. So I've got 2 there.
Might backdoor this.
Oh, it's hard to say on that angle. But there'll be definitely 2 there.
Well, one bowl to come in this second round match. Just an acknowledgement of all of our sponsors, the Glasshouse Country Bowls Club and Moreton Bay District Bowls Association, who are actually sponsoring the stream. And the sponsors for the event, Bassett Barks, Glasshouse Mountains, Landscaping and Potting Supply Specialists, Glasshouse Views, Mackenzie, the major sponsor is Aged Care Retirement Home here in Biwa, Ascent Building Solutions, Glasshouse Biwa Motel, Caloundra City Auto on the Sunshine Coast, Coles at Sippy Downs, and Bowlers Paradise Paul Hendricks. Thank you very much for your support of this event, and we look forward to catching up with everybody for round 3, which is scheduled to start at 2:40 in about 15 minutes time.
Now they were a little bit slow in getting, or not slow, late in getting the second round started, Timmy. They were about 15 minutes behind.
Okay, so
it could be anywhere between probably 1:45. See, this game won't finish on the bell till around about 2:40 anyway.
Okay.
So it's probably more like 10 to 3 o'clock before we get back on. But you will hear the bing on your phone or your tablet. It'll let you know, the notifications will let you know when we're on live next.
That's what happens when you spend a longer time at lunch.
That's it, yeah. Okay, now, as has been said, Timmy's been through those list of sponsors, and once again we do thank them got Jared Hinkley and Terry Stiles, who are two local lads who run this, who own the roofing business in Landsborough, and they're metal roofing specialists. Excuse me. And the Glasshouse B1 Motel, Sonia and the husband Tony and her dad Alan have sponsored, and they've sponsored our accommodation for these last night and tonight, and it's very, very comfortable beds there, absolutely very comfortable. We've got the Caloundra City Auto, and the sponsor there is Dan Hunt, who's the son of one of the Glasshouse mountain bowlers, Di Hume, so we thank him for that. Coles is Belinda Flood, along with her boss, have sponsored the event, and she's the mother of two of the juniors here that are playing. And of course, thanks to Paul Hendricks from Bowlers Paradise for a couple of gift vouchers that have been sponsored for this carnival. Moreton Bay District Bowlers Association is the major live stream sponsor part of it, and it's them that are promoting junior lawn bowls in the Moreton Bay and Sunshine Coast region, so we thank them very, very much, and we'll be able to have a talk with Thorpe tomorrow, and also be able to thank him then, Tim. So in the meantime, thank you very much for everybody being online with us again, and we should be back live in around about a half an hour. We'll have some updated scores then, and we'll be able to let you know the situation. For now, thank you very much, and we will catch you very soon. Bye.